Bashers! It is Thursday, May 15th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here in New York City. Hey, Bashers, how are you? It's Thursday. Class is in session. Thanks, everybody who commented on my Facebook, my Instagram post. I know I'm really crap at that, and I'm going to get better at it, I promise. But I just thought you might get a little joy out of seeing Rose so much better, and she's coming home tomorrow morning. So I'm going to pick her up at around 10 o'clock. Hopefully we'll be out of there by noontime-ish. And yeah, she's doing great. So thanks for everybody who's been sending all your emails and well wishes to her. Yeah, it turns out it was a UTI at the end of the day, and the antibiotics have done their trick, and she should be great, and everything will be right with the world. So thanks very much. Also, tomorrow the monitor is coming. The only thing I'm actually waiting on for the new setup is the hard drive, which is in customs at JFK. I hope that clears. It's this big. It's teeny tiny. It's not even the size of this. It's a tiny little thing. 2 terabytes. Anyway, Dave Fahrenheit 451. He got in there at number 1. Shocking the world. Dave Fahrenheit 451. I sent Dino. I know I'm a little bit behind on the Bashers of the day. It's just forgive me. It's just been nonstop stuff with the Rose situation and in court this week. It's just been a bit of a rough week. So I sent him a little video. I hope he got that, and I'll be sending one of those to you too, Dave Fahrenheit 451. Thanks so much, and you deserve. It'll be different. I just have not had a chance to turn on my studio and get a vocal sound and work on music and stuff like that. I just haven't had a chance, but you know what life is like. It's the king, Dave Fahrenheit 451. What can you say? Pruder Stuttgart, good day, Bashers, good day, Bashers. Everybody says that now. Everybody goes, good day, Bashers. Everybody's got to do that at the end. Nobody sings stuff straight anymore. It's ridiculous. Hey, it's Scotty Love. They call him Scotty Love. He is the doctor of love. Dr. Love. Great to see you in the room. Andrew Roglich, Canadian $5. Congratulations, Dave. I'm working until 5:30, but I hope everyone will be inspired to upvote and subscribe and maybe become a Patreon if you can. Be a blessing to others. That's it, man. Just do your part. That's it. I know I don't have to tell you guys that, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit the Andrew Wolkowicz gong, and let's see what happens. Will it screw up the whole system? Everything seems to be working, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to have affected it in any way, shape, or form. I don't know, because it knows that tomorrow, if the hard drive comes and the thing comes to it, means I'm going to go get Rose, settle her in, make her some lunch, come up here, set everything up. It's going to take a good day. I'm assuming Sunday Mass will be the very first day of the new system. As long as the hard drive comes, because I just got to move everything over from this computer, or not everything, but the important things. And I'm going to keep this computer on this side of my screen on my desk, because my desk is tremendous. The new screen is 34-inch widescreen, so it's going to take the bulk of stuff. So I'm going to have 3 screens on my desk. We'll see how it works out. I might not even have room for it. I'm just going to take everything out, figure out how it all works. But I think Sunday, since Saturday I don't do a show, I think that's going to be the day where I get everything assembled and all done. But thank you, Andrew Wolkowicz. Free the Mac Mini. I know, free the Mac Mini. Isn't this cool? I have it out, and I have it set up on its thing. It's just sitting here. It's just sitting here with its groovy. It's super groovy. What do you call this thing? Hub. See, there's all the stuff. It's ready to go. Just got to stick that hard drive in there. And then once I do that, it'll be like magic. There'll be so much more fun stuff. I won't be afraid. Look, it's doing it now. It's starting to get stupid. Let me just calm down for a minute. Okay. Did that fix it? Probably not. Oh, it definitely didn't. Oh, we spoke too soon. I'm not going to go away and come back. I'm just not going to do it. Damn it. I'm not going to do it. Kevin Landon upvoted to number 6 today for Thursday Bashers. Bashing live today with all the Bashers. Best wishes to Dirk, Rose, and all the Bashers. Thank you so much, Kevin Landon. You are a man. You are a man. You're the man with the gun in your hand. Mary held a candle while I shaved the chicken's lip. What does that mean? I don't know. Should I leave and come back and see what happens? Let's see what happens. Does that make a difference? It doesn't make a difference. I actually have to shut Chrome down. Won't it be great that I'll be updated to everything? So everything will be brandy new. And I'm probably on Google Chrome from 5 years ago. I think it's stabilizing without me going back and forth. Hello, everyone. Dave is the ultimate professional when it comes to numero uno classification. We need to get this into the Olympics. Well done, Dave, says Ken Furby. Yeah, amazing, Ken Furby. You know it, you see it. It's all true. Panel power. I am about 3 seconds back. I'm gonna be right back after these messages because this is bullshit. Hold on. And I'm back. Well, what can you do? I don't know how to do it. It's just I'm just gonna bear with it you know what I could do if the hard drive doesn't come tomorrow, what I'll do is I'll just plug in the Mac Mini, put in what I need for the time being, and maybe for tomorrow night's show, as long as the monitor is here, I'll just do a bare bones thing, and that'll be fine. At least everything will work on that. Will be absolutely great. Thanks so much. Free the Mac Mini, indeed. Scotty H is in at number 10. Number 10, buddy. And Hitesh C, upvote number 9. The teacher's got to take control of the class. Must be a substitute. Of course it's a substitute because, everybody's afraid of their real teacher and never the substitute. Oops, I mean number 10. Well, you're in that vicinity. Renaissance, R. Julian says the prime of Miss John Brody. He's talking about the Maggie Smith role that won her an Academy Award. Is that her only Academy Award? Isn't that funny to think that somebody like Dame Maggie Smith only has one? One of my favorite performances is by her, Renaissance, dearest Julian, is the VIPs, where she plays that wonderful secretary and falls madly in love with Rod Taylor, which who wouldn't? Never surrender the momentum of mediocrity. Yes. Never surrender to the momentum of mediocrity. Why would anybody do that? Because it's mediocrity. And I say that's probably the worst thing. You could be great or you could suck. And I think both of those are better than being mediocre. Mediocre is the worst crime you can commit, I think. I think have people love you or hate you. To be in the middle of the road is it's the worst. It's the worst. It means nothing. Humor helps us get through life with a modicum of grace. It offers one of the few benign ways of coping with the absurdity of it all. And isn't it absurd? Today, when I went to, I just got a phone call right before we started the show from one of the nurses because Rose was getting a little ornery because, she knows she's going home tomorrow, but the time is kind of not completely there when you're in the hospital. And even though she was great today and she ate a buttered roll and a big cup of coffee, and tonight we're going to have some pizza when I go back. She said, please call Dirk because I need to ask him a couple of questions. She goes, when am I leaving? When is it going? And these women were, it was just the absurdity of it all. It's just, life is just one big crazy absurdity, isn't it? These amazing people at the hospital where Rose is incredible. And I might as well just tell you, it's NYU Langone, which is a very big hospital in New York City. And I want to thank every single person there, except for that horrible ER doctor who ordered that ridiculous test, which could have killed her. Her I don't like so much. Hitesh C, you are 11. You are 1-1, all thumbs and no fingers. Straight away, the ideas flow in upon me, and not only do I see distinct themes in my mind's eye, but they are clothed in the right forms, harmonies, and the execution. Well, for sure, they are in your brain, in your massive brain that can do anything. Today's lesson, kittens, is the owl and the pussycat. Feck off, sir. Number 13. I watched a snail crawl along the edge of a straight razor. That's my dream. That's my nightmare. Crawling, slithering along the edge of a straight razor and surviving. Well, they can because there's not enough pressure, I guess, right? Aren't we all on a razor's edge, though, in some way, shape, or form? We all are. I feel like I'm on a razor's edge right now because there's so much shit going on. I just want to, don't we all just want to kick back? I mean, I want to kick back for a little while. The Mexico thing was incredible because we just were just like, all right, fuck it. I kept saying, we're in Mexico. I didn't have a shot of tequila. I tasted a tequila because I'd vomit. But I tasted a margarita. I was like, fuck it, we're in Mexico. Number 13, you know what I mean. She was just... Oh, shit, can't sing that anymore. If it was up to me, Rose's healthcare givers are today's bashers of the day. Agreed. Day Fahrenheit 451. And especially, well, of course, the beautiful people that she's been up in her room on her floor. But basher of the day for sure is Fiona from the ER. You are a miracle worker and a basher supreme. I got a beautiful note from her yesterday. She wrote me a note. Here it is. Here's the note. It says, because, I went down there when she was off shift and I dropped off some chocolates for her. She goes, thank you so much for the lovely chocolates, Dirk. It really made my day. I'm going to share it with my entire staff. I hope Rose gets well and is out of here as soon as possible. Love, Fiona. What a sweetheart of a lady. She stuck that to Rose's tray. And it was nice that she sought her out to say that because, she doesn't know how to get a hold of me, but I do not. I knew how to get a hold of her. Top dog. It's Jeff and Michelle. We are number 69. Oh, 69. No, you're far from that. Unless you guys are being naughty. At my age in school, we trained and went under our desks. If you know, you know. You're talking about, you're not old enough for nuclear war. That was before our time, my friend. I think my eldest sister might have had that. In America, there was a very famous thing, other than, you get to school, you do the Pledge of Allegiance. In our particular case, there were prayers because I went to Catholic school. But there was also like civil defense training. Some people had a civil defense bunker in there, but people built bunkers in their backyard. Like that was going to help you. Like the whole world blows up. And if you survive that and you come up, there'll be nothing there. But people used to hide under their desks. They would train you to go under your desk if there was like a nuclear threat, because that's going to save you. Top dog. I had a teacher, Mr. Boggs, hit a sleeping student over the head with a chalkboard eraser. Holy cats, that was a plume of dust. Imagine teachers actually hit students. And this is something that went on forever until, 20, 30 years ago. I mean, are they crazy? Perfect why Dirk standing in the corner again. After I posted that thing, I was like, shit, I forgot to put a dunce cap on the kid in the corner, the little kitty cat in the corner. Wouldn't that have been fun, though? A dunce cap. Now, that's way before anybody's time. But what they used to do is if somebody was uproarious or just, creating havoc in the classroom, what they would do is they would put an actual dunce cap on you because you're a dunce and you'd sit in the corner. But that's something I've only ever seen in movies. I've never seen it in the school. Have you? Has anybody else seen that? Franco Fiore, grazie mille, signore. Upvoted. Thank you. It's right down here. Why am I sitting so far over? Did I move my monitor? I feel like I did. So weird. It's right here. Here it is, right down there. If you hit the upvote button, like and subscribe if you like being a part of a community that's really cool. Or you can reach me, and you know how to do that at Basherdirk@gmail.com. That's Basherdirk@gmail.com. And when you do that, you can talk to me. You can send me pictures that I'll show on the Gallery of Bashtards, which I do every single day but Friday. Because Friday is when me and Sheen have a couple of drinks and we just let it all hang up. And nobody's giving me any feedback about Welcome Wednesdays. Basically what that means is I'll put the link up on the screen and people can come in and we'll have a little bit of a panel show for 20 minutes or half an hour or whatever. If you're really interesting, you get to stay on the whole show. If you cause problems, I'll put a dunce cap on you and then I'll put you in the corner. Andrew. Ray. You know who you are. You know, I bet if anybody ever wore a dunce cap, it was those two. Because you know that those were the guys that threw the paper airplanes and did all of that stuff. You know for a fact. Ray says, through a soft leather pencil case, a substitute teacher stuck in the lad's skull. What? What was it made out of? Steel? Ray, that's crazy. It's DG Daniel Gutierrez. Hey, gang. Has anyone thought of the possibility of Dave Fahrenheit 451 really being Paolo, who simply steps in as soon as Dirk publishes the thumbnail? Can I tell you a funny story? That's funny. It's not true, obviously. But I don't think Paul's ever really watched the show. He has no idea how to log in to YouTube. He has no idea how to leave a comment. He is internet bereft. He doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. Any kind of internet or computer. Yeah, he's got a MacBook Pro he knows how to go and bank. And he knows how to look at pictures. And now his new thing is he's been doom scrolling on Facebook of all platforms. Yeah, he doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. But it's a great little theory. It's a nice little conspiracy theory. But no, absolutely not true, but it would be funny if it was. And it's a good idea. Upvoted Chaos in the Classroom. Chaos in the Classroom. It sounds like an Alice Cooper. Oh, you know what I wanted to say that was really funny? Did I say this? I didn't say this yet. So when Emmett and I did the show, I always get banged for, I don't get copyright strikes. I can't monetize it, which I don't do it anyway. It doesn't affect super chats or any of that stuff. What it affects is, like if I decided to monetize the video, I would get, less than a quarter, a 1/16 of a penny for a Listerine. Let me do a Listerine ad. Oh, this is clear, right? When I have a headache, I like to use generic aspirin. Or if I've got bad breath, I love to use Listerine or, whatever it is. So we got banged for everything, and it said we use the melody of this song. for the I just got a second warning too today, and it said multiple use of the recording of What a Fool Believes. No. I guess my impersonation. I guess it's good enough for them to think it was real. Melly C, happy Friday Eve. Dirk and all the bashers. I hope Rose is feeling better. She's feeling tip-top. The phone call I didn't expect. She seemed a little disoriented, but I'll be back there with pizza in, right after the show's over. I'll change my outfit and I'll change my shoes because it's going to rain. And I've been wearing these new sneakers I got, and they get wet. So I'm going to put a pair of actual shoes on. I like shoes better anyway. Hey, Dirk and all the bashers. It is Fergal. Great to see you in there with his Mark II. Looking great. Hey, Ginge. I should be getting the vintage Omega back soon. Oh, my God. After 14 months. Ginge. Will you do a full reveal for us on this show? Because we'll love it. Speaking of Omega, did everybody see what they did today? Let's do that. Let's do that. New Rail Masters today. And if anybody wants to talk about that, it is moi. I think it's, let's see what they have to say. Here we go. Look at this. Did that not share the screen? There it is. It's acting stupid. That's a Moonwatch Omega. We don't want to see that. We want to see the Railmaster. Let's go back to Omega. Let's refresh the page. New Railmaster, coaxial master chronometer. Let's discover the collection. Beautiful bracelet, huh? Now, anybody, if you know, well, listen, we could talk about watches till we're blue in the face, and sometimes we do. As you all know, I wear a Rolex Milgauss. Now, this was the answer to the Milgauss. This was a up to 1,000 Gauss anti-magnetic watch for people who were conductors, train conductors, etc. People who were around machinery. And this was the original watch that they had, and it's had several incarnations throughout its life. And this is a brand new one. This is the new Railmaster collection, but they're trying to keep it as close as possible to the original one. The one thing that they did do is they put the cupcake crown on there, and I'm kind of like, oh, why did you do that? Anyway, this is the brown with the small seconds, which has a little bit of the faux antiquing. It's $6,000 on a the one with the small seconds. $6,000 on leather, and look at this. This is great. So that's what it used to look like. Ready? That's what it used to look like. And the most recent ones, especially during the trilogy period, looked just like that. And what they've done with this new one is, see what they've done? They've gone the opposite direction. They put the arrow on the minute hand instead of the hour hand. It used to be on the hour hand, so it had, broad arrow in the hour and alpha in the minute. And now what they've done is they've swapped that around, kind of Aquaterra-like. Quite beautiful. This is the gray iteration, which it comes on beautiful steel bracelet. Gradient dials, which is very, very nice. Super Luminova. Let's take a look over here. 8806. That's what I figured they probably would do. Now, of course, this is a completely amagnetic watch, probably 15,000 Gauss. Through the glass, the Railmaster's anti-magnetic legacy continues to coaxial 8806. Small seconds 8804. Okay, so it's got an 8804 for that one. Very cool, which is now resistant to Omega's modern standard of 15,000. Omega led the charge with anti-magnetic. Listen, Milgauss came out first. That's a fact. But the first brand to really go amagnetic is by far Omega. Stainless steel bracelet features a redesign. Those links are absolutely beautiful, very reminiscent of the presidential bracelet, I would say. You can get it in either black or golden brown Novo Napa. That's a kind of a stupid name, but whatever. And here's the watches that you can get. Not bad, right? It's kind of nice. You got the gray on steel, kind of plain Jane-ish. I mean, I think if I was to pick one, although, Oh, wait a minute. I didn't realize this. I thought that the gray had a small seconds too. It doesn't. Only in the brown, in the Fotina version. That's kind of stupid. So this watch, the gray one is 58 and 5400 on bracelet and leather, respectively. Omega, can you get rid of the cupcake? I don't want the cupcake. I want a man's crown. Put a man's crown on that watch. I know a lot of people like it. I do not. Not a fan of it. I know that they're hooked on it. Reynald, if you watch my show, which I know you don't, but you should, man. I know a lot about Omega watches, man. I could go toe-to-toe with just about anybody with Omega. And I could spew off references like it's going out of style. But anyway, that's pretty cool. What do you guys think about that? Little touch on the Omega world. Why the hell not? Let me get rid of that banner. You guys know how to get a hold of me. And get back to where I was in the chat. Ginge, please email me at basherdirk@gmail.com. I'll have you on the show. You can come on live, or you can send me a bunch of pictures and we'll talk about it. It would be great. Great to hear Rose will be home tomorrow. Thanks, buddy. Me too. I'm just so grateful for that, because it's just like I've been on the boat several times a day, back and forth. And while it's, and you know, I did I tell you guys I kind of hurt myself. Now I went bowling with the gang before they went back to Los Angeles, and we had a great night. We were drinking beer, and I bowled okay. I had a couple of strikes and lots of spares, but it still was shitty bowling because I don't bowl very often. But you know, the back of my thigh on my left leg was killing me for the last 3 days, and it was almost debilitating. I was popping Aleve, naproxen. It's fine today. It's all gone now, but it was really driving me crazy. But like, I found myself scrambling to get to the boat. Now the boat is not right down the block for me. It's 3 blocks down, and then you have to walk through it. It's kind of a thing, but it's easier for me to get there because once the boat goes across the East River, I'm right at the hospital, right there. It's right there on First Avenue. So it's super easy for me to get there. Now, if I have to take the train, I have to go to Grand Central, maybe take another train and walk not doing it. But like I kept running for boats, and it was just drive me crazy. Looking forward to seeing it, Ginge. We all are. Oh my God, bated breath. Bated breath, right? Andy M, good day, kind sir. Wishing you and yours only good things. Only good things. Only Andy M. He brings it to us every single day. We can't thank you enough. Thank you, Andy M. You're the best, man. You are the best. You're the best. You're the Tower of Pisa. You're the best. You're the Mona Lisa. Cheers, Dirk, for the tune. It looked a bit gray. Oh, you got it. Good. It's been raining steadily in New York City for days and days and days. My basil's exploding, by the way. But and it's been gray all day. Hasn't rained since late last night, but it's supposed to start raining again around probably soon. Probably during this show, it's probably going to happen. And that's why I got to change my shoes. And you're welcome. I mean, it's the least I could do. Since I haven't been able to sit in the studio long enough to get music and some vocals together. It's just been too hard. Just hasn't been enough time. And you know me, I don't really sleep very well. Great news about Rose. Thanks, Dr. Dirk. I'm fine. Believe me, I play one on TV, but I'm far from a doctor. But thank you, doctors and nurses. Good evening, me dear Basher friends. It's Steve Mac 3. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Softcore to recall. Dirk is taking super chats to sing Hitman lyrics of choice in a Bronx accent. You want me to do it? So I can talk like the girls yesterday? Oh my God, I was talking to Mary from the Bronx. High speed rolling, playing to win. We're going to go to the strip club with Hector tomorrow. We're going to listen to Breakout. Thank you, Softcore. Softcore Terricore, coming back for more. Softcore Terricore, I'm going to give you... See, every time I play something, it gets a little stupid. Love and best wishes to Rose. Only good things, Andy M. Only good things. Dean says, should get the computer up and running, hopefully by Christmas. I mean, if it was out of the box, I'd be in. I did get an adapter for my gigantic old Mac. You know, these old Mac the screens, the Cinema HD displays, they're great. They're not 4K, but I don't care about 4K. This is 5K, and I've never noticed it nor cared. 1080p is fine for me. This is a 1080p, even though the new one is 4K or 5K. I don't know what it is. It's one of them. But it's ultra widescreen, so it's like 3440 by like 1333. I think that's what it is. 21:1 aspect ratio. This, not to be boring as fuck, but this thing is perfect 16 by 9. And you can I've had this thing for 15 years and it's great. It's a great monitor and it's the right size. It's 27 inches. It's perfect. And I plan on keeping that. I got an adapter. So like I said, Dino, if what I probably will do, the adapter is here. So what I might do is just put Chrome on the computer because I'm going to erase it anyway. But maybe for tomorrow night, I'll just do the show from the Mac Mini with that. And what the hell? I could do that before I have my whole dream setup done, you know, because I'm not going to be getting the monitor. Well, I'm getting the monitor tomorrow, but and you know how I did it? Are you ready for this, kids? I bought it on Amazon and it was supposed to come Saturday. Then they said, there's a supply chain, blah, 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 blah. I canceled it because they said June 5th. So I went straight to Dell. I went to Dell.com. I went on there. I found the monitor. It said I could have it by Saturday, but if I wanted it by tomorrow, it was $55. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want it. I want to get that thing now because I just want to have all the components because I'm still just waiting for that chip. So I just did it. I said, screw it. And I canceled the Amazon order because what was the point? I'm not waiting till the 5th. Not waiting to the 5th. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. That is wonderful news. I'm so glad Rose is on the menu. She was when I got there this morning, she was sitting up in bed and she was like looking at the TV and she's like, oh, I'm so bored. I was like, oh, I'm so glad you're bored. Because when I asked her if she was bored before, she said, not really, you know, because she's still when older people are in hospitals, they don't know where anything's. We walked around the hallway a bunch of times, and I sat down with all the doctors and I talked about her care plan. She's going to have a visiting nurse come in 2 to 3 times a week just to make sure that everything's good. And yeah, so far so great. So yeah, I didn't get the tune for Speedy Tuesday. You know, no, you're gonna get a video on Daniel Gutierrez. That's how we're gonna do it. Because I went back through all the shows just to make sure who I might have missed, and something YouTube is doing now is they're only giving me the chats for the live show. Why would they do that? Anyway, I'll make one on my way to the hospital tonight and send it right to you. Because what I sent Dino was I just did an acapella thing on video on the phone, and I'll send it to you. But you deserve it, and I don't want to fuck up on the Basher of the Day because it's a fun part of the show. A very, very fun part of the show. I love it. Wing it. Yeah, wing it. What the fuck? Yeah, I'll wing it. Scotty Love says, Grace in your face. Sup, Bashalama Ding Dongs. Bashalama Ding Dong. We should have a song called Bashalama Ding Dong. Did anyone see Usha's latest video? It's up. It's about. I have not seen it yet. I have not had a chance. I saw that he posted it. I haven't had a chance to, and I probably won't get to see it till I get home tonight. After I have my pizza party with Rose, and that's right after I do the show. I'm just gonna clean up, throw on some. You know what I wore today? My sister Carrie gave me a little sampler of this. She wears Creed green Irish tweed, and I'm not. You know me. I'm a M7 and Habit Rouge Guerlain guy. That stuff smells really good. She gave me like a little bit of it, and I put it on. As I went through the day, I was like, wow, this stuff smells amazing. I really, really like this green Irish tweed. It's really and man, does it have ciliage. That stuff lasts. Yeah. Yesterday I was wearing Escada, this bottle that I told you I had, and people are selling this shit. This is not even a half a bottle. They're selling this bottle for a lot of money, and it's like, it smells great, but it smells like when I was a kid and you walked into the department store, you know. And this is what I'm bringing to Rose tonight. Ready for this? This is my absolute favorite perfume for women. This is by Van Cleef and Arpels. That's actually the correct pronunciation is Van Cleef and Arpels, but we won't say that. And this is a classic ladies fragrance. And I said, is there anything you'd like from home? And she says, I would love my perfume. It's gorgeous. It's a classic. I think it was created in 1976, and it was the very first perfume by Van Cleef and Arpels. And it's beautiful. So I'm bringing that to her today. If any of the lovely ladies have ever smelled this, you know, and we know our ladies love their fragrances. This one is absolutely, it smells, it's in that same realm of, you know, Chanel No. 5 or Jean Patou. It's not a modern fragrance by any stretch of the imagination. A lot of people like the newer versions like Chance or Chanterelle or any of those. This formerly Magnolia, there's aldehyde, lily. It doesn't smell like old lady. It's beautiful and it's classy as F. That's what I think. How did I get onto that? Who cares? How did I get onto that? Daniel Gutierrez, he hasn't been seen since. The truth is out there. Oh, he's been abducted by aliens. Is that what you're saying? It's very possible. We talk about aliens. Machine and I have talked about the possibility of, because we're both into sci-fi, but also we're both into, like, I'm not saying we're into quantum physics and astrophysics, because we're not, you know, as much as lay people can be into that stuff. And we read about it, and everything I watch and read is generally about space, especially warp travel and the possibility of faster than light travel. FTL is kind of like my favorite thing in the whole wide world. I don't think we've ever been visited by anyone ever. I don't think any civilization in the universe has the capability of getting to another star system. I don't think so. I mean, they would have, look how long it took us. So the Earth is what, 5 billion years old. The universe is apparently 13 billion years old. It took us this long we were horrible monsters up until a couple of 100 years ago. And now we're just getting our act together, and we still have a lot of horrible monsters, and we're still killing each other. and it's still us and them, and it won't be us and them until it's us and them, meaning like until somebody comes and tries to eat us. Once we're not on the top of the food chain, and we won't, always weren't, we just need to share the planet with some dinosaurs, and that would be great. But I wish that were true, though. I don't think it is. Duck and cover, yeah, that's what it was called. In second grade, Mrs. Boldry washed a kid's mouth out with soap for real. Wow. And that public school? Was that allowed? Danny Gutierrez says, Dirk, when is the recorded? I don't know, but we did it last night. I did it right after iBashers last night. We got together and we talked about the Met Gala, and it was a lot of fun. So I guess he'll be posting it soon. NDM says, I had a nuke war training at school. We had several big military bases nearby. It may have been something to think about rather than the grim reality we're actually facing. Yeah. Well, I think America's fever pitch was the Cuban Missile Crisis, Kennedy and Castro, because like Donald Trump, he was a Russian asset. Go ahead, bring it on. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Who cares? I don't care. Yeah, funny stuff. Where was I? 38 millimeter Railmaster, too small. Should have been at least 40. Yeah, I agree. 40, 41. 38 is kind of like, the watches got really big and now the watches are getting small again. Like women were wearing really big watches. Now they're wearing those AP. What are those things? 26 mil. What are they? The diamond dusted quartz things that cost 25. I don't know. Listen, I did a whole show in the beginning of iBashers about quartz shame, and I have no quartz shame. You have a quartz watch, you have a quartz watch. You do what you got to do. It's all fine. I don't mind that at all. It's just that $26,000 just because it says AP on it. I think it's a lot of money. Ray says, I listened to Paranoid full album start to finish after last night's show. Oh how are the kids of today? Get it? Paranoid by Black Sabbath. That's their third album. Or is that the third album or second album? Oof. It's their second album. Third album is Master of Reality. Yeah. Did you? After last night's show, oh how the kids of today get it. Yeah. Do they get it? I don't know if they get it. Then Planet Caravan kicked in. Oh, listen to some serious Black Sabbath. If I had to choose an Ozzy era album because for me Sabbath, I know Sabbath is Sabbath. I would pick the first album because it's the scariest album ever recorded. Warning, Wizard, Black Sabbath. Amazing stuff. That first album is one of the scariest things. And there's harmonica all over it. A Black Sabbath album with harmonica all over it. And Bill Ward, greatest drummer. One of the greatest drummers of all time. Scary stuff. But for me, my favorite Black Sabbath album is Heaven and Hell. That's just it, kids. Because my idol, that is the album that did it for me, my friends. The old Railmaster looked better. The new one, not so good in the black. I agree, Dino. I 100% agree that when they came out with the trilogy, that iteration way prettier, like the Omega, the Seamaster, beautiful. Yeah, the trilogy one is more beautiful. I totally agree. Hey, Urbanator, how are you? Happy Thursday, Dirk. Keep them happy vibes coming. Thanks, buddy. I try my best. Look at you, looking great with your. Look at that GMT Master 2 white. Oh, look! Oh no, it's an Explorer. Look at that. Is that an Explorer? What is going on there? What is going on there? Am I confused? I mean, it looks like an Explorer 2, right? Which I'm not familiar with that model. Let me look at that. Huh. Is it just the way that the light's hitting it? Is that a white dial? Okay, it is the white dial. Because that looks like it's got a red. Look at that. Oh, the second hand looks red. Okay. For a second, I thought that was a GMT hand. I was a little confused. Okay. See, can happen. New dials, Omega phone it in with 100% Omega phoning it in. Nah, not loving that at all. Not loving that. Top Dog says, I have two 10-pound balls. That'll work great on your OnlyFans. It'll be a special channel for your OnlyFans channel. I'm sure that's niche. Scotty Love says, Rose, my darling, Steely Dan. Yeah. Do you love Steely Dan? You big Steely Dan guy? Scotty Love says, hey, Dirk, packaging coming tomorrow a.m. Something else? What's coming in at 10 a.m.? Let me do something. We're getting together for another tour, except this time we're going to be puppets. That'll be the next big thing that Gene Simmons comes up with. We've decided years ago that we were going to retire, and that was the end of the road tour. But then I was talking to my partner in crime. I was talking to Paul, and he said, let's do it with puppets. I have a great idea, Gene. This time around, we'll just be marionettes, and that'll be great. 5K, you want 8K? I don't care about that. 1080p is fine for me. I still have my 1080p TV, and I don't, once you go there, but I've got a 5K screen here. This is a 5K iMac. And I've never noticed anything so unbelievably stupendous about it. I don't know if I've ever watched anything in 5K on it. I don't think that I have. And if I have, I didn't care. So I don't know. Yes, Scotty Love says everybody wants you guys are all K queens, right? You're all big size queens looking for those Ks. I want 8K, 10K, 20K. 8K is the new old 5. Something. Yeah, I know. And Japan has it all, right? Of course they do, because it's Japan. Ray, Dirk, you right again. That was boring as shit. Indeed. Dean, do we need 4K, let alone 8, unless we have cinema-sized TV? I mean, listen, it's just all about squishing as many pixels into a thing. Like, this is a 5K screen, and does it look great to me? Yeah, it looks great. The new screen that I'm getting is going to be just as good, if not better, right? But then I've got my 1080p 27-inch screen right here. This is 27, and that's 27. This is a 27-inch iMac. This is a 27-inch cinema display in 1080p, and you know what? It looks great. Looks great. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I have pre-ordered the new Switch Switch console games Pro Controller. How effing much? Oh, I don't know. I'm not a big game dude. The only game I ever really I got into 2 games. One was Grand Theft Auto 4, which was East Island City is my neighborhood. It's Long Island City. So it looks, so many of the landmarks are dead on. Then they have a story. It's very cool. And I finished that game, and I used all the cheats, and I had bazookas, and I went crazy. And the other one that I really loved was the Bond game, the Quantum of Solace game. And that's really where, as far as I got. I have a PS3. It's sitting under my television collecting dust. It plays Blu-rays. Do I have Blu-rays? Lots of them. Do I play them? Never. I know I should, right? Shane, yup, I've played 8K. Is it crazy though? Yeah, I'm sure have you tried all the virtual? Isn't that the future? Isn't that really the future? I don't know. Softcore Terrica, 5 pounds. Dirk, stop running for boats. Well, tonight, I've chosen the boat that is going to make me not rush for it. But I'm telling you what I'm not doing. I'm getting pizza first, and then I'm bringing it on the boat because she doesn't like very hot pizza to begin with. And I'll tell you why. So I take the boat over to First Avenue and 34th Street. That's where the hospital is. And you're kind of trapped because First Avenue, there's nothing there. It's not the hub of New York City. You got to go in the the Fifth Avenue, Lexington Avenue, all that stuff. So you're kind of trapped in a hospital environment. So the people from the hospital, visitors, etc., the people who work there are either going to the commissary cafeteria there, or they're going to patronize these local places. So I saw a pizzeria there the other day, and I went in there and I got 2 slices, and it was $10. $9.67 for 2 slices of pizza. And I looked at her and I went, I could go to Joe's or any of the great slice places and not pay anywhere near that. Last 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, what was when I went to Lombardi's, and I got an entire pie for $17, like a personal pie. I mean, was it crazy? Not. It's principle, and it was not great pizza. It tasted like airport pizza, but it was $4.50 for a slice of pizza. Get the out of here! I'm not paying that. Never again. So of course, Dirk, big bang boom for you. Dean, so seeing is believing. I bet it is with the whole 8K thing. I just haven't gotten around to it. Hey, look, it's Steve Zaleski. Hey, buddy. Great to see you. Good evening, Dirk and all. Great to be back after a marathon work, trip, tour, ordeal. Lovely to walk through my door onto my computer. Oh, man. Welcome back. Your dreams will all take it out. Great to have you back. Did you have a great time? Work, trip, tour. Tell us everything about it, Steve. Let us know. Let us live vicariously through a basher. Shane McGee, more than gaming, high-end PC. Think films will be norm. My only problem with films, and I told this to Julian when we had our little tete-a-tete about modern digital cinema, is I do not want anything. I do not ever want to watch. I won't watch movies that are shot in a frame rate that's not 24 frames per second. I'm not watching it. It's not cinema anymore. It's that Avatar bullshit. And I saw the first Avatar, which is one of the worst movies ever made. Absolute crap. And I certainly wouldn't watch the second ones because I'm not going to watch that junk. It's like, it looks like you're watching a video game or a soap opera. Frame rates, no. Did anybody ever see The Hobbit? How cheap. It makes everything look so cheap. And those are very expensive movies. Horrible. Cinema is 24 frames per second. That's what cinema is. That's what it is. And we need to preserve that because that's what film looks like. Shoot it on digital, knock yourself out, but make sure you shoot it in 24 frames because anything faster than that looks ridiculous. And yes, it is slower than real life, but that's the beauty of it. There's that world again. Sillage, village, sillage. Welcome back, Steve Zaleski. Indeed. You guys are so cute in your thumbnail. Can I just say that? You're the most handsome couple. You really and truly are. You beautiful people. Aliens are here, I tell Z. We call them octopuses. Is it not octopi? Trust me. Well, sure, that could be true. Dirk, when are you moving to Italy and what will you do over there? I'm going to create a circus. It's going to be the most amazing circus. It's going to be a great circus. So people are talking about the circus already? No. What am I going to do? Within the next, depends. Depends, YouTube generic user. It depends. And we're not moving there. We are going to get a place there and spend time there and also retain our, we're not, I fought too hard to keep what I have here and still fighting, mind you. But no, we're going to have a place there. Paolo's got a job that, he's got to retire from. And in order to get the best bang out of that, he's going to retire at retirement age. And that's many a year off, my friends. But we'll have a place there. And I will probably spend a lot of my time there. Being an EU citizen gives me the opportunity to spend as much time as I want without any restriction. Plus, I'll be able to get the place together and all that stuff and, do all the day-to-day work. But what will I be doing over there? I'll be doing this, baby. I will be taking you and all of the beautiful places. We're going to go to Bari, and we're going to go to Sicily, and we're going to go to Napoli. I'm going to take everybody to Milan. My gonzos, I'm going to do Italian gonzos like you've never seen before. I'm going to do a gonzo, and I'm going to get on the train. I'm going to go meet the big guy in Venice, and then the two of us will go somewhere else. I'm going to utilize the incomparable train system that Italy has there. It's Trenitalia, Italo. Their network is you can get anywhere by train. I'm going to take everybody. I'm going to take you all over Italy. Taking Italian restaurants, seaside things, all the stuff that I love about Italy. I'm going to take you all along. I'm going to get a Vespa, and I'm going to have an attachment, and we're going to go for a ride. And I'm going to get whatever that said. They have the satellite link there. So I won't have to use cellular service. I'll be all satellited out. That's what I'm doing. YouTube generic user. You. Top Dog Railmaster is the new land dweller. It takes a while for them to come up with an idea. Now, the Railmaster's been around forever and ever and ever, and it's just a new iteration. They're sleepwalking through that. He's right. It was just, yeah, it's just me. I would go for the old one, 100%. No more tears. No more tears. Look in your eyes. You know who wrote the lyrics for that? Bob Daisley. Because Ozzy Osbourne doesn't write lyrics. Geezer Butler wrote all the lyrics for Black Sabbath. Who wrote all the lyrics for all the great Ozzy shit? Bob Daisley. Thank you, Vaughn. Oh God, I'm not what you're gonna say. Thank you. Gonna give Heaven and Hell first album today. Do you not know that album? It's the album with Ronnie James Dio when Ozzy got fired from the band and they looked to Ronnie James Dio from Rainbow and they reinvented Sabbath. It's Bill Ward, it's Geezer Butler, it's Tony Iommi and Ronnie James Dio, and it's that and the Mob Rules are magnificent. They're perfect records, absolutely perfect records. Smash that thumb! Yeah, smash that thumb if you can. KL is the hologram tour. Yes, Kiss the hologram tour. No, it's going to be puppets first. Your 5K flickers and is blurry. Well, my 5K is old. Does it flicker? Well, you can't tell. It doesn't flicker. It's not blurry. It looks good. I'm using a camera, so you can't tell. Atari Pong. I used to love to play Atari Pong. Shamey G wants to know, Dirk, have you watched Sinners yet? I have not. That's the first movie in a long time that I could not get out of my mind after seeing it, and I'm still not saying it's the best movies ever, but it stirred me. No, but everybody has said amazing things about it, and it's something I don't really have anything to watch, so maybe I'll watch after I get back from Roses tonight. Maybe I'll pop that on. Thanks for the update. Thanks for the wreck. Thanks for the wreck. That's what the kids say. Mark says, there will come a time when the human eyes can't see the extra detail in whatever will be the highest. Can we see it now? Can we really see 8K? Does it really make a difference to our unevolved eyes yet? I don't know that it does. Retirement age depends. Based on your Social Security. Socialism. 62 is the earliest, then 65, and then 67. I think 67 is the one where you get the most amount of Social Security money at the end. That sounds too far away and all that shit, but stuff we discussed. We sat down the other night and had a very big conversation about all of that. How, which way. Now, Paul's cousin bought a house in the south of France. Sounds very extravagant, doesn't it? But we did a FaceTime today, and she's got a French villa, and it's raw. She's working on it, and it was it wasn't. She didn't pay millions of dollars. She paid it was cheap-ish, and she just said, "Fuck it, I'm moving to France," and she's so happy. She gets up. She's a digital nomad. She gets up. She cleans, she paints, buys furniture, ongoing living in an art project. Is there anything wrong with that? I think it's freaking amazing. So yeah. GG, Dirk, you have to do the one heading to San Marco. Yeah, well, sure. That would be any train. All trains go through Bologna and straight to Santa Lucia, the train station in the Stazione di Venezia. Squire Dirk Kennedy, Lord of the Italian Villa. Yeah, well, it's not going to be. We're not going to do a country thing. We're going to do an apartment in the city because, I don't want to live in the country. I don't really want to do that. I wouldn't mind having a place in the city, but, well, who knows? Reconnaissance trip is in August, the end of August. So we're going to go there and we're going to look at everything that's around, what's available, what we can afford, all of that stuff. And who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Danny Gutierrez. I don't think goes to the movies bad, but no, I don't go to the movie theater. I do not go to a movie theater. I watch whatever is streaming. Is Sinners not available for streaming yet? I won't go to a movie theater. Can't do it. I can't do it. I've tried and I can't. I've tried. I've got the popcorn in my pants at the flick, but it could have been a different movie. Where were you? Those don't exist anymore, right? I don't think so. I don't think adult cinemas exist. They used to be everywhere when I was a kid. They were everywhere. Oh, it's only in the movies. Well, for now, it'll be on streaming. Somebody will get the rights to it pretty soon. Anyway, I think we should do everybody's favorite part of the show. It's time for the Gallery of Bashtards.
The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots, the sublime, the absurd. The Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world.
The world. That's called adding distortion. The world. It's fun to add distortion. Took me a long time to figure out how to do that. Well, I was taught how to do that. It's a very, very, very light Gallery of Bastards tonight. I will just tell you that. So if you've got anything you want to see here. Oh, somebody sent me something really late last night. And who did I miss? Who did I miss last night? Somebody sent one afterwards. There's Julian's. Ray, any cock will do. We got that. So cultured. Yeah. Okay. That was the night before. Okay. Great. Okay. So let's start off with, hey, first out of the boat, right? First out of the boat is the one and only Julian, our resident artiste, Monsieur. God, this is, that is haunting. Haunting, Julian. Haunting. Oof. Who doesn't love a mausoleum? I do. Amazing. Incredible. And are those columns truly tilted, or is it just the angle by which we are seeing this? Incredible. Beautiful. Blue skies staring at me, nothing but blue skies. I do see bluebird all the day long, nothing but bluebirds from now on. That is amazing. This is so Blade Runner. You know what? You would have been great, or it could be if you want to. You'd be a kick-ass cinematographer for film, because your lens is outrageous, Julian. Oh boy, that is just incredible. There's too much to see here. All done through the lens, through a glass, no manipulation whatsoever. That's how his brain works. He finds how do you do that? And how long does it take you to do that in a session? How do you find these things? Wow. Oh. Beautiful, Julian. Astonishing. I love her. She looks like a peach. Wow. Did she post that? That's just you just grabbed this image of this woman biting into an apple. Beautiful lighting. Gorgeous. There's Cynthia having a smoke in the corner. She's a dancer. She works across the street. She's just out for a quick smoke with a coffee. Guys doing disposable coffee cups now. I hate that. Europe for the longest time wasn't using paper cups. It's only that's such an American thing. I hate it. I hate to-go stuff. I hate it. Creates too much garbage. It's just so much landfill, so much junk. Have a cup of coffee. Have it in a place like they do in Italy. If you walk around with a cup of coffee like that, they have them, but they give you a dirty look, and you deserve it. Oh, that is gorgeous. You deserve the dirty look. I like that. You deserve a dirty look. Can I have a coffee to go? Wow. Now it looks like slabs of marble, but once again, I don't know. Don't ask me, I don't know. Are you going crazy? Ozzy, go out there. The funniest thing I ever saw with Ozzy was years and years ago, and I'll do this after Julian because it's a funny story. Because let's pay attention to the Julian beauty, the beauty that is Julian. Oh, that's the end of them. Gorgeous. Oh, Julian, that is. I love Cynthia. Cindy, I'm having an affair. Cindy, I'm having a fag outside, right? Let's go meet her. She works at the club across the street. Right, you go. You go light up a fag. I'll meet you at 5:30. Oh, you're listening to me, Cynthia. Gorgeous stuff. Thank you so much. Our resident artiste, Sir Julianne. So the funniest thing I ever saw with was, because Sharon controls every heartbeat of his life. He goes to the arena to see the production for the first time, whatever kind of lights and staging they have. And she goes, "Wait till you see this, Ozzy. It's amazing." And all of a sudden, bubbles start, like this bubble machine, there's bubbles. And he goes, "What the fuck is that, Sharon? It's fucking bubbles." She goes, "It's bubbles, isn't it, Craig?" He goes, "I'm the fucking Prince of Darkness. We can't have bubbles." I'm the fucking Prince of Darkness. She had a bubble machine like he's Liberace or Lawrence Welk. Oh, Sharon. The fans are going to love it. The Huntley Castle. Mr. McLeod of the Clan McLeod. This is amazing. Did you ever go get that amp that belonged to Warren Cucurello from Mr. This is amazing. This is abandoned? Somebody could own this, huh? Oh, my God. But not in the UK. You can't buy a castle in the UK. It's too expensive. The UK is way too expensive to buy property. It's unless you're super rich, unless you're Brian May rich, Jimmy Page rich. Wow, that is gorgeous. Now, is this Dino? Would you love to get your hands on those grounds? Imagine what you could do there. It would be incredible. Look at that building. Wow. Steve Mack. Incredibile, monsieur. Incredibile. Steve Mack 3 and Melly C. Happy Friday Eve. It's Meminem Madness. Morgan Mindy Madness. Yeah. Oh, look at her. She's like, "Mommy, I want a treat." Oh, what a beautiful shot of Mindy. Look at her with her she's not, well, her eyes are a little bit demonized, but not so much. You pretty lady. Oh, she's licking her lips now. You must have something delicious in your hand, right? Some kind of treat. Oh, you gave her a treat. She had the treat. I can tell. That's the treat face. I want more. Give me more. I want the world. I want the whole world. Oh, lady. Oh, no. Look how cute that is. There's nothing cuter than when they fall asleep on you like that. And they, every once in a while, if you move a little bit, they'll dig their claws in. So look at that. And he's digging his claws in. There you go. So they can't fall off. It's so cute. Oh, boy, do I miss having Laverne. I miss her every day of my life. Every day. The incredible comfort you have when you come home to them. Oh, look, what a beautiful boy. So happy and so comfy. And with his guy, because Andy M is his guy. Oh, look at those nails, though. Ooh, those are lethal weapons, buddy. Lethal. Oh, Mork. Beautiful Mork and Mindy Madness. Look at him. Oh, too cute. It's Mindy. Thank you so much, Andy M and Melly C. Always a treat to have you guys in the house. Thank you so much. Farragut McDermott is here. Oh, look at this. How cute is that? It might not be a real picture, but I'll take it. I will take it. It's a pack of ginger cats. Oh, and then that and him. They're Parisian cats. That's cute. Oh, AC. These are great. ACKT. All right. It looks like them, doesn't it? That's pretty great. Some London cats, right? Got some geezers from London, right, doing a selfie for the Instagram, right? It should be square. Instagram's not. Oh wow, hello, and then you shut us all up with that monster thing. Holy crap-a-rooney, that's amazing. Wow, beautiful, perfect watch, absolutely perfect watch. We love the PO and we love the Seamaster. Professional 300M, baby. Thank you so much for those. Those are really great. Beautiful. Everybody's so quiet in the chat. Did this go off air? Scaring me. Scaring me. And Ray, no subject. What do you have here? Oh, the Aran Islands. Okay. Are you going to show us where you are? You are here? Right? There you go. Oh, you're running the s'more there. Beautiful. Hello. Thanks, Andy M. It's just like nobody's saying anything, Dan. It's a very, very small Gallery of Bashtards today, but that's just fun. That's the Brafey Woods, Seal Colony Viewpoint, Phil Ronan. Mancha. Yeah, that's beautiful. I was there once a long time ago. 25-meter French tuna fishing sailing boat, Le Biche. Galway are twinned with Laurent, and as part of the festival this year, and the ship will be in a s'more. Look at that. Very cool. Is that your boat, kiddo? Is that your boat, Ray? Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Raphael, life is but a dream. Hey, we go. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Shane. Oh, fuck. He said sorry to bring the mood down, but he wanted to share the fact that Bonkers passed away. I'm sorry, Shane. I'm so sorry. We loved Bonkers. He was such a bright light on this show. Shane. So sorry. 16 years of your beautiful. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sure that I speak for everybody here right now to say I didn't expect that at all. You're very quiet, my friend. A few weeks back, you were a very, very brave man. You kept it. I didn't say anything on social media other than my show when Laverne died. People were like, I broke my arm, whatever. Oh man, we're so sorry. We loved him. What a beautiful baby that I'm sure you gave so much love to, and you got it back in return. We're all, from the bottom of our heart, we're so we're with you, my friend. Bonkers. Oh, God bless Bonkers is right. Oh, let's put a banner up there. Let's make a banner. Let's do one. I'm so sorry to hear that. I did not expect that at all. We love you, Bonkers. I'm so sorry. If there's anything you can do, reach out to me at basherdirk@gmail.com. And, if you want to share more pictures of Bonkers, please feel free to do so, because we'll be happy to talk about him, share his stories and all of those things, because you know how important they all are to us and how much we love them. So, again, God bless you, Shane. We're so sorry to hear that. If anybody wants to send anything to Shane, I have his email address. You can send it to me or at basherdirk@gmail.com. If you want to pass around your condolences to Shane, you can just email me at Basherdirk and I'll forward them to him. I'll put them all together for everybody. But yeah, so let's put him up there. Let's close out the show and let's dedicate this show to beautiful Bonkers. I'm going to read his email too while I'm at it. Hold on a second. Sorry to bring the mood down. The fantastic energy that was Bonkers passed away a few weeks back. 16 years of the wonderful and handsome Bonkers. Yes, indeed. And I'm sorry we didn't know that. If you want to write me and let me know everything, Melly C, I'm so sorry for your loss, Shane. Rest in peace, beautiful Bonkers. Robbinsbird. Hi, Robbinsbird. So sorry for your loss, Shane. Bonkers. Everybody's, you know how the Bashers rally around. Oh, wow. That's very sweet. Very nice of you all. Very sweet. We love you, Bonkers. We absolutely love you. Thank you so much. Softcore Terracor. Wow, 50 pounds. Thank you very much, Dine. Wine fun tomorrow night. You're a good soul. Always remember that. Never forget. And candles for Bonkers. I'll go light a candle for Bonkers and for Shane for sure. I'll give you for that. That's very kind. I'll give you something. And let's do something peaceful and wonderful for Bonkers as well. Let's do Gong Woman lighting all the candles. That's Gong Woman too. It's very sweet of you to do that, and thanks so much. So Softcore Jericho, thank you so much, and everybody, thank you so much for coming on in today. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Let's see if everything shows up. Maybe I'll be on the new computer. If so, I'll just do a stripped down version. If not, and once again, if you want to pass anything along to Shane, send it to basherdirk@gmail.com. That's basherdirk@gmail.com. And all your best wishes for Bonkers. And in tribute to him, I'll end the show a little bit different, and I'll say, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you encounter unkindness, the reason for that is more than likely that they've never had the love of a great pet, a great dog or a great kitty cat. So, great dog, great kitty cat. So, go in peace to love and serve the Bash Man. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Bonkers, we love you.